Hey there, welcome back to Every NG, your one-stop for unlimited Nigerian trends. And I say that because we have everything you need to know about things happening in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, the whole 9 yards. And of course, this is Unplug, brought to you by Every NG. This is where we give you entertainment stories, reality TV stories, foreign stories, national stories, as well as a little bit of sports, just to entertain you for the day. My name is Judith, and let's go into the stories. First up, let's give you some reality TV updates, and this is from the ongoing Big Brother Naija season. Now, a husband to one of the housemates, Tega, has said that nobody should bash his wife. They had an agreement before she got into the house, so people that are upset over her truth or dare game with another housemate saga should mind their business and subscribe to the show, because that was the content that they paid for. And now we all know that truth or dare game caused a stir. So many people were like, a married woman is doing this? God forbid, that kind of reaction. And her husband seems to have no problem with it, so who are we really to have an issue with that situation? All right, moving on to other reality TV stars. We have a fake housemate from the 2018 season, S.A. Ariata, who has said that people should learn to fake it till they make it. But she was saying this because, according to her, one of her friends lost a deal. Yes, a very huge deal worth millions of naira, because she drove a Camry to where she was supposed to sign the deal. According to SA, other people who were competing for the same gig came with Prado Jeeps, came with, really expensive luxury cars, and because of their packaging, they were given the deal, although her friend was more qualified for that gig. Wow. Up next on entertainment, we have popular female DJ Miss DSF, who has no time for trolls. This time around, she dragged somebody by the skin after he called her out for having a little bit of belly fat. Now, people eat, people are chopping life. Why are you having an issue with another person's body? However, that person decided to have an issue with the wrong person, because after he called her out for having belly fat, she went on her Insta stories, dragged him, said he had skin like snake and he had crow and a whole lot. I was like, small belly fat, you've dragged him and his entire generation. DSF, calm down. All right, let's talk about something else that is happening, and this is with popular music star Davido, who shared a conversation that he had with his daughter Haley. Now, he was telling Haley, call daddy back. He shared the text message box and he was like, call daddy back. And the youngster was just typing anything that came to her mind. I mean, what are you expecting from a conversation with a 4-year-old? Incoherent words, typing letters and numbers together, just having a whole lot going on. But according to her, she was using her phone, so anything she said is making sense to her. But to Davido, he's like, sis, what are you doing? What are you saying? But that was really funny to see. Now let's move on to Daddy Freeze. And he has been in the news for a while, moving on from the Abba Kyari case, where people say that he might be a suspect, to now that a Twitter user, a lady called Mo, called him out for trying to defraud her years ago. Yes, you heard right. This lady called him out for trying to defraud her. According to the lady, she got a call, or she put a call through to the radio station he was working with in Abuja at the time, and they invited her to come and, when fans call and you're like, okay, come and see the station, have a good time with your favorite OAPs. And she came, but they didn't take her to the radio station. They took her to like a staff residential area and tried to defraud her of some money. And at the end of that tweet, she said, Freeze and colleague, you don't know that I am Anini's cousin. Still talking about entertainers and popular people, veteran actress, I must add, Eucharia Anunobi, has called out drunkards. Now, we all know that she's an evangelist. She gave her life to Christ and she has been preaching the gospel for years. However, this time around, she said, don't go and drink yourself to stupor, destroy your liver, and then come and start begging for money for treatment. Nobody will answer you. Yes, she actually said that in a video. She said the same hands that you're using to take the beer or whatever drink it is that you're using to destroy your liver should not come and type, please, I need money for kidney transplant, liver transplant, because you brought it upon yourself. And she also added that drunkards and, so many other people that she put in a category will not make heaven. What do you think of that statement from veteran actress Eucharia Anunobi? Let us know in the comments section. Now, let's move on to some national news. And of course, we've been talking about the case of Abba Kyari being indicted alongside Hush Puppy by the FBI. And after his suspension from the police force pending internal investigations, the IGP of police, Alkali Baba, has replaced him with the former boss of the RRS, that is the Rapid Response Squad, the person of Tunji Disu. So right now, Tunji Disu is going to be the boss of the RIT, that is the Intelligence Response Team. Talking about things happening in the foreign scene, we have Turkey battling a wildfire for 6 good days. Now, according to the reports, firefighters have been trying to combat the wildfire that is eating deep into their beach reserves, and according to the reports also, 8 people have died from that wildfire while 10,000 people have been evacuated. Our thoughts and our prayers are with Turkey in this trying time. Let's talk a little bit of sports. And you know, last time I said that Nigerians are losing hope in getting a medal, especially a gold medal, but long jump athlete Ese Brume has made us proud as she got a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics. And to add to that, she dedicated that to God, to her coach, to her pastor, Pastor Bishop Oyedepo, and her family. And of course, well, we are her family, so to Nigerians as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplug. I had fun giving you these updates, and don't forget to drop your comments on anything that piqued your interest in the comment section. Until next time, keep it to date with us. This is brought to you by Every NG.